So, a surprising bit of news has come out alongside the iPhone 15 release is that Spigen is bringing back their iMac-inspired C1 cases, which are pretty cool looking, and unfortunately, I missed the chance to grab one when they came out for the iPhone 10 because I didn't have an iPhone 10 for very long to begin with, and I think they may have been a limited run. But that all changes now because they've actually released them for the iPhone 15 line, and I did already order one, but the Bondi Blue ones are very much back ordered, so it's not going to be here until the middle of October. However, that reminded me of another case that I had on my old iPhone 3G, and while this is not that very iPhone 3G, it is an iPhone 3G. And I had the 8GB black model, this is a 16GB white, and it reminded me of a case I had for that very phone, which was the Griffin Wave. Now, the colorway that I got on eBay in this package here is kind of not very iMac-like, but the design itself is the very same. Why I say it's iMac-like is because Griffin had, I believe, iMac-inspired colors for this very case. They had the graphite one, which is the one I had that looked very iMac-like, and then they had one that almost looked kind of like Bondi Blue. So that's where I kind of get that whole this is iMac-inspired bit from, even though you're going to look at this case and be like, that doesn't look anything like an iMac. So let's go ahead and get this thing out of here. I've already opened the envelope, so you didn't have to watch me cut through it with these horrible scissors. And I think this is new old stock, because it's pretty cool. I don't know if they had anything sealing it from the top, but doesn't look like they did down here. So, yeah. I don't know if Griffin is still in the business of making cases, but it's pretty cool to find one of these in such good nick just for $5 shipped. So, I'm guessing the guy just wanted to get rid of them at this point. So, let's open it up. Comes on this little insert, and have this little fake iPhone bit in here. Back when it was AT&T exclusive, and oh, remember those old signal indicators? Man, I do. It was awesome. I'm kind of getting nostalgic for those. If I could get this working on a modern network, I would so try, but, you know, it's not going to happen. So this comes apart in, like we can see here, a wave fashion, which is where case got its name. And this one feels kind of cheap because it is just clear plastic. The other one had a matte finish to it, so it felt a little more premium. This one just feels I mean, how old is this phone? The fact that the plastic isn't like breaking apart when I try to just open it up, I'm so used to Spindler plastic at this point. But it comes with a screen protector and cleaning cloth, both unused it looks. Probably not going to use this because I don't want to sully the display with a plastic film. And here this tells us what we need to do to get this thing on here, because it's a little bit confusing. But it looks like we put the back on first and then slide the front on. So let's go ahead and do just that. I'm kind of trying to see you guys through the camera here. I believe it should just click over the phone like that, and then there we go. The plastic is still plenty pliable, so yeah, there it is. Again, this doesn't look anything resembling an iMac because of the colorway, but the one I had, it was graphite on the front and frosted translucent plastic on the back, so that's how it looked iMac-inspired to me. So this is an iPhone 3G running iOS 2.0 or iPhone OS 2.0, depending on who you want to ask. I did downgrade it, but let's see if the camera has any pink hue to it. Don't know how. I mean, let's, I guess, grab this. This will tell us, right? mean, it doesn't look like it's having any pink hue, so I don't think the case is affecting the lighting at all. But yeah, there you go. I mean, that's pretty much it for this video. Not much else to see here. Hopefully you enjoyed this very impromptu video, and I'll see you guys next time. Feel free to give the video a like if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, and maybe consider subscribing if you aren't already. Thank you so much.